welcome back, welcome back, welcome. I should be saying welcome back to myself because I've been the one who's been away. Okay, but I haven't done this hairstyle before, so this is definitely a new hairstyle for me. But this is for all the lazy girlies. Well, not lazy, but you know, you respect your time a little bit. But once again, Ywigs, I've used them for almost all my Boho Braids. But this time we're doing like the sewing in the back, well in the middle back, and then the perimeter will be braided with regular box braids, which should cut the time down instead of doing a full head of box braids, because you know alone the boho takes some time. So in the packet they didn't really come with much except for the hair and then this clip, so it's not really much to see as far as it comes to the bag. So they sent me actual bundles to sew for the back, and this is the water wave hair. Of course I already opened it and played it in a little bit, because come on, you think I wasn't about to wait for the video to play in the hair. But and this is the natural color 22 inch, so if you want to go ahead and dye it black, that would be great. I'm not doing all that, sorry. And then so they gave me two bundles of this, one at 22 inch and one in 24 inches. So there's the 22 inch and the other one is 24 inches. The 22 inch, I'm actually gonna do the layered look, so I'm gonna put the 24 in the back and then the 22 move it up, but I may change that. And then the bulk hair, you know, this is the one for braiding, same water wave, but this one only 22 inches. I'm sorry, 20 inches. But you can see and I think this is actually a lot of hair, especially for the perimeter, but I want it to be really full, so I'm going to try my best to use everything. I think this hairstyle is very cool if you just want to cut down time. One pack of braiding hair, because I'm only using one pack and I'm showing y'all extra hair. Okay, maybe 1.5, but I definitely bought one pack, so that should work for me. And then if I need more hair, but I'm actually gonna sew the hair down first because I don't know how long I need to make the braids. So I'm gonna sew my hair down first, and then we're gonna do the braids, and then we're gonna measure how long the braids can actually. All right, so. All right, you can't see that. Take out the sides, the back, the other side. And now this whole chunk, I'm going to braid down, which is really great because that's a big chunk and I could feel it. It's a big chunk. So once that's out the way and we can simply just braid the perimeter, that really cuts out so many hours that I don't want to waste on my hair. So usually I see some people, they would take like the net thing and sew it around, but to be honest, after you braid it and then you put the net and then you sew on top of it, it becomes extremely tight. So I don't do that. I try to braid as loose as possible while, you know, keeping it strong. But I know once I sew it down, that also tightens it. So I don't like to do the extra step. I would thread all my needles all at once because I'm not about to be doing this one by one. Like, this is one bundle as far as the weft. So double wefting it may not be the smartest idea, but it will also make it not take so long. I'm just do single. I like to put it to the end and actually put it through the weft itself. Because I have this anchor braid right here, I'm just gonna anchor it and just go across up to here. and I sew through my braid. I sew under my braid, not through it. And I also decided to sew in first because I think I already told y'all that I don't know how long the braids need to be, so I don't want to do the braids and then I sew it in and it's not even the same length. That's gonna look absolutely crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna do one more stitch and then flip it over. Now when I flip it over, I like to just stitch it like right there so that it can be secure and it doesn't become bumpy. Now I like to actually make sure I go through the weft. I hope you guys can see. So that this side could be flat like that. And now I can continue sewing regularly. So far, so flat. I ain't gonna lie, my arms are burning. Real talk. I originally wasn't gonna do this last row, but when I looked in the mirror, I saw how big and gaping it was. I was like, let me just do it. But I'm gonna skip that, I guess, and then just start from here. I don't like how this is looking right here, but I'm gonna try to fix it later. Essentially almost 2 bundles. But now it's time to measure. Clearly, this is way too long. I'm just gonna use this piece as a test piece. I don't want it too thick or anything, but I left this down so I can go like this and measure how long. I shouldn't be wearing this color shirt, but this should not be the same length as your hair, as the weave, because remember you're adding a little bit of hair at the end and you're going to be starting around here. So this should stop at least right here so that when you add the extra hair at the end, it could reach this part, if that makes sense. So I will save the hair that I cut, I'm going to save it for the front because the front needs to be longer in order to reach the back, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the other one a little bit longer, shorter. Okay, so this was the point of it also. This is the braid. And you see how it's not too much longer. I can even, but it's a little bit longer, so I can even start adding it a little bit higher up so that when it reaches the end, it's not too long, okay? So that's that. All right, so this is the back. Like I said, I was about to do, so I just want to make sure it covers and it's not obvious that but I managed to do a lot, and I just have this one last one that I'm gonna do for y'all on camera. As y'all can see, these days I'm not using any products to do my hair. You know how people used to use like jam? I stopped that because no point, for real, for real. And for me, braid, braid. I take this piece out, the curly piece, I take it out, hold it in my mouth. All right, this is the finished look. And as you can see, this is the sewing part. Okay, so this definitely cut down this style in half. So I would definitely recommend it. So if you ever want to do like a sew-in, definitely check out Ywigs for the human hair. I used 2 bundles of braiding, the 2 bundles of actual braiding hair for the curl pattern. I put at least 4 to 5 pieces on each braid that I did for the perimeter. And then I use 2 bundles for the actual sewing. So yeah, and it's super full. As you can see, the sewing is all the way back here, so I have room to play around and just be like, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're going to be trying out this hairstyle to cut out the amount of time that it's going to take for you to do the boho hairstyles. And if you're one of those people who don't like to sit for too long, definitely try this out. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below if you ever tried it, would you try it? And yeah.